The easiest way to manifest anything that you want is to just look in the direction of what you want, and that's all you have to do. You just have to keep looking in the direction of it, keep talking about what you want. And the only reason why it seems easy, but yet it's so hard to actually put into action and actually do, to just focus on what you want, is because you're not used to just identifying what you want and just looking in that direction. You're used to looking at the reality that you're now standing in. You're looking at this now moment, this what is, these conditions, this manifestation. You're so enamored with it. And so usually your manifestation doesn't include where you want to go. It includes what you've got right now. And so instead of looking in the direction of what you want, because if you look in the direction of what you wanted more in sort of a positive anticipatory feeling, then there would be enough momentum where you would actually start to see manifestations. And yet, if you're not, the only reason why manifestation doesn't work, or it may appear that your manifestation doesn't work, is because you have a habit of thought. You have a belief, which is all, that's what a belief is. It's just a habit of thought. It's a thought that you continue to think. You have a belief that goes against or challenges your desire. aka you're spending more of your time, more of your airtime, you're spending more of your day talking about the fact that it's not here. You're looking at the absence of your desire, and since it's not here, since that's what you're seeing with your eyes, you're giving all of your attention to it. Because our physical friends, as great as all of you are, you spend all of your time, all of your focus, and all of your energy and time in this precious airtime, this precious time that you could be vibrating whatever you want. Instead of being deliberate about your vibration, you're just vibrating whatever you're seeing. When you see something, you think about it, and if it's there, you think about it even more. And best of all, when it's there, you want to conclude why it's there. You want to explain it. You want to explain why you're not the way that you want to be right now, why you're not where you want to be right now. You want to explain it as if someone has the power to hear your justification and give you something, because that's what you're used to. You're used to, if I cry loud enough, someone is going to give me something. And we're saying that's how you get the mediocre stuff. The way that you get the good stuff, the good great stuff, the real abundance, is not through action. It's not through crying a lot. It's actually through maintaining a vibration, a steady vibration, and law of attraction matching it. You see, the geniuses of your planet, and we don't mean geniuses in the sense where they created a lot of manifestations. We don't mean geniuses in the sense where they were really rich and they invented many great things, because while they are geniuses, we mean the true geniuses, the true humans who have it all, who have the career, the love, the money, everything is prosperous. Because when you get into this vortex, everything is supposed to work, not just one subject over the other, not just career, because that's the thing, you're not just manifesting that one thing. You're not just being a dog on a bone and manifesting that one thing, because when you talk about what you want and why you want it, and you're in alignment with your desire, you're a match to everything that you want. And so you're carving out a path of least resistance to literally everything that's in your vortex, because it's already there. It's already known to your inner being, to all of source energy. And the geniuses, the ones who are happy and who have the money, the ones who have it all, the ones who do all their creation through their lining up energy, that's exactly what they're doing. They're not doing anything through their action. They're lining up the energy. They're making a decision, and they're not talking against it. And that's a skill that all of you would be very good at. It would be very good for you to harness it and practice it, because you're focusers of energy. Wherever you focus, literally you're focusing source energy. You're focusing better yet, you're focusing the direction of this source energy. And that's what you are. You're focusing beings. And so you need to line up your energy. You need to be a lot more cautious of, not cautious in the sense where something bad will happen, but more, you need to be aware. You need to be very obsessive about your vibration, not for the manifestations, but for the real manifestation, which is the happiness, because you got to be happy. You see, you created this really, really big vortex, this fast stream, and if you don't catch up with it, then it's going to really hurt. It's going to really bother you. And the only way to fix it is not through medications or drugs or numbing your mind. The only way that you can truly be happy then with such a fast stream is by getting up to speed with it, by little by little gradually releasing your resistance, which is the only thing that's in the way of all of your manifestations. You see, lining up your energy gives you access to a leverage that many people of your civilization are very rare in knowing. That is very true, because only the ones who have these ginormous empires, they're the ones who understand that all I have to do is just be very, very positive. All that they do is focus in the direction of what they want, and they don't look at where they are, or they spend less time of looking at where they are. And so what's the best way to help you get over that? Talk about why you want it, because when you're talking about why you want it, the emotion is very general. When you talk about the emotion, you're not talking about the fact that it's not here. Because when you talk about the manifestation, when you're trying to manifest the manifestation, when the manifestation is the only thing that's on your mind because you're only physical, then the fact that it's not here is going to really bother you. And that's why you see these creators getting burnt out. So you see a lot of the humans who they amass these great fortunes, and yet they can't keep up with them. They can't energetically keep up with them. They're insecure about it, because they're not keeping up to speed with it. They're more manifestation oriented than they are emotionally oriented. And so you really are these vibrational creatures, and understanding the laws of the universe and understanding that you really are source energy, and that as you're here as an extension of source energy, that source energy part of you is also here with you in this now moment. That in itself gives you access to information that no one or very few understand, because no one understands that self-worth to the point where they're walking around saying, hey, I'm source energy, I'm an extension of source energy, and wherever I focus, source energy fixates on. Well, whatever I want, source energy not only thinks about, but holds holds their gaze on it until I get up to speed with it. No one is saying that, and yet you can now, because now you understand the laws of the universe. You have this power, and the power is quite mighty, because when you think of, okay, I want $1 million, that feels big to you. That feels big, and in time it won't feel that big if you understand exactly what we're saying. And what we're saying is your millions of dollars, while it may be impossible in terms of action right now, because you don't know how you're gonna get $1 million, and you can see all over, all over the internet, many people are offering you advice about to what's the best action that you could take to get $1 million. But what we're saying is you put a lot more in your vortex than just $1 million, and yes, millions will come, but what you have to practice the vibration of dollars. You have to practice the vibration of your financial freedom, because when you practice the very root, the very essence of your desire, when you practice that essence of your desire, when you practice that root vibration, then what happens is you're not splitting your energy, you're not contradicting yourself. Because when you think about money, you're thinking, oh, how am I gonna get it? But we want you to sort of take a step back from the action journey, because your work is a lot easier. We're not even saying go take action right now. We're saying that if you take action right now, given your beliefs, the action won't lead to anything. It won't lead to anything that's super standard or substantial. It won't lead to anything that has you sort of stepping back from it and being like, yes, I did that. It has you being more tired, offering more energy than you want to, getting paid less for your work that you know that you should be getting paid more for. So you can do this. You can spend the time to line your energy up. Lining your energy up is the thing that the masters do, because when you line the energy up, law of attraction does the rest of the work. That's what we're saying. The manifestation isn't your job. The manifestation is the job of the law of attraction, because your desires already exist. So now it's not about bringing it to you. You have to accept that it's already coming to you. And the only question then is how long will you allow it to take? How long will you hold yourself off from this desire? Because we're telling you, when you shift your vibration, everything comes in really quick. Yet it's very gradual, because at first it's an emotion, and then you know what happens after there's an emotion? There's an impulse. Right? There's that momentum. Momentum will take you to that impulse. But the thing is, if you're in it for the manifestation, then you can't stay the course. It's like when you're on a journey, you're not, the whole time you're on your way to your destination, you're still not there, but you don't doubt it. You don't doubt that the destination doesn't exist. You understand that there's a journey. And so it's the same thing with all of your manifestations. You have to accept that there's a journey, but the journey it's not predetermined. It's not like, you have to take a longer journey than this person because you have more resistance. It's not like that at all. It's that since you have more resistance, you're not able to see the signs. You're not able to be on that frequency. But now that you understand that everything that you want has a vibrational frequency, the abundance you want has a vibrational frequency, the dollars that you have in your vibrational bank account, they all have a frequency. The money, the books that you want to write, everything that you want, your dream body, your dream house, your new car, your new iPhone, your YouTube channel, your singing career, everything that you want has a vibration, a vibrational essence, a frequency. And as you find harmony with the frequency, then you have the prize of being this blended version of yourself right now. You have the prize of standing where you are right now and living happily ever after, because there's not anything that the life causes you to want that you can't have, because you can't have it. All you have to do is just talk about why you want it in those very general sort of conversations. When you talk about what you want and why you want it, you're gonna have an emotional conversation. And do you feel the power? Because literally in those 17 seconds that you're talking about your millions of dollars and how it will feel to you, will feel good, it will feel fun, it will feel easy, it will feel joyful and satisfying and just so fun. You're a vibrational match to literally your millions of dollars. You're now allowing the summoning process to occur, because that's what happens whenever you focus on something for more than 17 seconds. You start the summoning process. By law of attraction, the more of it's literally coming to you, and that's what we're saying. We're saying you can focus on the vibrational essence, the frequency, the very general, simple frequency of your desires, and they literally will make their way to you so fast. And not only will they make their way to you so fast, but you'll also have so much fun. You'll have so much fun being this tuned in, tapped in person. It's like you've heard the sort of the sentiment where it's like, you're not you when you're hungry. And that's what we're saying. We're saying you're not you when you're angry. You're not you when you're depressed. You're not you when you're anything less than clear or satisfied. And yet it's from those places of being dissatisfied that you meet with others and you have those sort of dissatisfying conversations. And most they only know themselves as these sort of lower vibrational beings. And it's not that that's who they are. It's just that that's in any given time, that's what they have practice. And we're saying you're not you. You don't have access to all of you. And you need to have access to all of you if you want to be happy. And we're saying to have access to all of you, it's not even that hard. You can find the easy matches. You can find everything that you want is it's actually very easy to manifest. It's not hard at all because there's no action. When you think of your desires, you think of action. You think of, I have to stay up really late. I have to put in a lot of work. But we're saying, think of it in terms of vibration. Because when you think of it in terms of vibration, then you're thinking of it in terms of emotion, which is excitement, anticipation, ease, and flow. Then you have the leverage. Then you have the understanding that you walked into this earth with, that you can literally create anything that you want. And the way to create it, is to just talk about why you want it. Is to find the frequency of it. Because when you talk about why you want it, you're not contradicting yourself. You're allowing the law of attraction to fill in the more specifics. So then you're going to start to get ideas. And we guarantee you will get ideas. And if you're not getting ideas, then that means that you can't handle the momentum. And the reason why you can't handle it is because you can't stay focused on it long enough. That momentum really starts to build. And how do you stay focused on it long enough? You care more about the emotions. So you're saying, I like this emotional. I like the way this feels. Instead of talking about, I'm going to get there. I'm going to get to manifestation. I feel it. You're instead talking about how it feels. Like, it just feels so good to feel good. I like this feeling. And then the ideas will start to come. You will start to get ideas, go here, do this. And that's exactly what your life is all about. It's about this journey. You're always going to be making your way towards something. And if the journey isn't fun, then getting the manifestations is not going to be any more fun.